Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's update of the Flutterverse and the Butterfly March. My name is Teresa Lawrence, and I am the Executive Director of the Trueness Project, and we are marching along towards our June 29th event. And today, we have a special treat. I have some of the butterfly captains that are going to introduce themselves and share what they're up to in their particular states. And the first butterfly captain happens to be my cousin Robert. And so Robert has supported me in all of my crazy events. I've even taken him to CatCon dressed as a cat, and now we're going butterfly. So let me pull Robert Garcia up to the stage. Hello, let's go and do that. There you are. Hola, primo.
Hello. Good morning. Now, happy to be here.
So,
Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you. I'm going to give you the stage, and I want you to introduce yourself and tell everybody how you were inspired to join the Flutterverse and what you are up to. And then I know you are very busy, so we're gonna move right along. But I wanted to share your goodness with the world. Just tell them what you do, um, and uh, and welcome. All right, I'm going to pull myself off. Here we go.
Well, thank you, Teresa. And again, hi, everyone. Again, my name is Robert Garcia. It's a pleasure to be here. And I'm so thrilled to be one of the many captains here based in New York, working the project, the Butterfly Project, and doing all I can to support Teresa and this global initiative to inspire others, to assist others, and to be certainly a resource here. During the day, I'm a banker, but separate from that, certainly I'm here to assist and support and help others, especially in this beautiful project that we have, that Teresa and many others have championed and have done so much hard work to push forward and to assist others around the world. And I'm certainly looking forward to continuing being a part of this and doing all I can from here in New York. So it's a pleasure.
All right, thank you, love. So I want to share with you all that the last time I was in New York, I grabbed Robert and we went out with the Kenyan Minister of Youth, and those two hit it off. And I said, "Oh my God, they're brothers."
Yes, we were. Great chap, great guy, and look forward to doing more with him when I visit Kenya and other countries in sub-Saharan Africa and throughout the African continent.
Yes. All right. Well, I know you're very busy and I know you have to go. So thank you so much for joining us. And welcome to the Flutterverse. I appreciate you. All right. See you soon.
Soon, and look forward to the next one. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. So next up, who do we have here? Next up, we're bringing up our Colorado captain, Elaine Schwenker. And Elaine is so fabulous. I met her, I don't know, it seems years ago, but she has helped me through all of these different book launches. And the first one, I was so terrified. I was like literally shaking. And she was one of the fans that got me through it. So I welcome Elaine, and I want her to share her goodness as a butterfly captain from Colorado. So welcome, Elaine.
Hi. Good morning, everybody. I'm so glad to be here.
Let me give you the stage solo so that because I want you, she's wearing butterfly earrings. Butterfly gear is everywhere. It's fantastic. So here we go. Share your goodness with the world.
Hi, everybody. I'm so glad to be here. I'm excited. I live in Longmont, Colorado. I'm going to be the Colorado captain, and I'm excited about this whole grand butterfly gathering. My husband and I will be there live in Jackson, and it's such a beautiful place, one of our favorites. We haven't been there for years, so I'm very excited. I am a retired teacher. I taught for 30 plus years and all in Colorado. I grew up in Pennsylvania, but moved to Colorado for grad school and then just stayed all these decades later. I met Teresa through an online leadership group that we were in, and I was very excited to hear about the launch of her book. I was like, wow, this is awesome, because I, as a teacher, mostly of young children, some junior up to through junior high level, I'm always interested in children's literature and that kind of thing. So I was very impressed. So since I retired from teaching, I've been very involved in performing arts, a singing group, a couple different singing groups, a lot of dance that I've been involved for most of my adult life and partly in my child life, and a theater group in Longmont, actually based in Boulder. And
I actually expect you to be dancing in Jackson.
well,
We have
I will
a stage.
if we can
So
get
I
too.
want to ask you a question, because you
Okay.
are the Colorado captain. So I know that you are arranging and promoting butterfly events in Colorado, but you are going to Jackson. So I want to share with all the other captains, because there are several people doing that. They are creating events in their communities and then flying to Jackson, that you can do that. That is an option.
Yes.
And Elaine has just shared that it is a real option. So thank you so much, Elaine. I so appreciate you, and I look forward to dancing with you in Jackson.
Sounds good to me.
Let me move you off. Okay. So today we have the honor of having Jessa Carter with us. She is a best-selling author of The Peaceful Millionaire, and her brand is the Peaceful Billionaire. And Jessa has graciously agreed to do the non-denominational prayer in Jackson. So it's phenomenal. So I'm going to bring Jessa up to the stage and say hello, because it is such an honor to have her here. And look at her thing. Jessa, are you with us? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Well, she may not be with us. It may just be her icon. So while we wait for Jessa to return, we're going to call Samuel up. Samuel Otashi is phenomenal. So Jessa, I'm going to pull you off. If you actually get back, we'll pull you back up. That's what happens in live events. So this is really exciting, because I really enjoy Samuel. He is an advocate for children. He lives in Kenya, and he does fabulous work, and he has agreed to do a butterfly event at the orphanage that we have supported. And I want him to share with us who he is and what he is up to. Here we go. Hello.
Hello.
I'm going to pull myself off
Can
the
you?
screen so that you can share with people who you are and what you're up to. Okay? And how, what,
Okay.
okay?
Oh,
So,
can you
hold
hear
on.
me?
Yes, we
Oh,
can.
can you hear me? Oh, nice. So my name is Samuel. I represent an organization called State Relief Kenya. We are proud to be one of the beneficiaries of the Trueness Project. Basically, our organization is an orphanage. It is called State Relief Kenya. We take care of the orphans, vulnerable children, and the widows. So this year, we are proud to take part in the Trueness Project. Our children are well prepared. In the next few months, we'll be preparing the kids that are the students, all the children are going to use on 29th, when we're going to have the butterfly gathering. So my urge is to, I'd like to urge everyone to continue supporting the Trueness Project through the leadership of Teresa. She's an amazing woman. I haven't met her in person. I happen to know her through social media, but I can say that she's an amazing woman. She has supported us. We have felt her support. So I like everyone to replicate the same, support her whichever way to make this event a huge success. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Samuel. I'm so looking forward to the video of the kids using their blankets as butterfly wings. I think that's phenomenal. Thank you so much for sharing what you're up to, for joining us on this beautiful update. All right, you take care, and thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and now, see, I love these live events. You never know what's going to happen. So now, once again, I am presenting Jessa Carter, who I happen to love and adore. Now, I'm going to say it all over again. Jessa Carter is the best-selling author of The Peaceful Millionaire, and her brand is The Peaceful Billionaire. As you all know, the Trueness Project is devoted to teaching wealth consciousness and financial fitness around the world. And we're committed to inspiring peace around the world. And so when Jessa Carter, like when I was like looking, I said, who can do it? Who can do it? I said, she's perfect. She's perfect. And so I asked, and she said, yes. And I was like, phew, so fantastic. So we are very blessed to have Jessa Carter join us. And now I'm going to pull her back on the stage. Ooh, hold on, something happened. There we go. There she is.
Morning.
Good morning, love. I would like you to introduce yourself to our beautiful audience and share with them who you are, the amazing things that you do, because they are really amazing, and share with them your books and how this all came about, because it's fantastic.
Well,
Let me remove myself here.
That's quite the undertaking. And first of all, thank you so much for having me. It is an absolute pleasure and honor to be here. And I apologize for my power failure and tech glitch shortly ago. So yes, Jessa Carter, the Peaceful Billionaire. That is my brand. I'm the author of the book, The Peaceful Millionaire, and upcoming books, The Peaceful Multimillionaire and The Peaceful Billionaire. And this journey started for me, intuitively as a child. I come from very humble beginnings. I always had this whisper within me from a very, very young age that I was meant to be wealthy. My mother always told me I was meant to do great things in this world. And fortunately, I believed her. And the original path for me, so my zone of genius is mind and money mastery. I'm the founder of the Peaceful Billionaire Institute for Wealth Creation, which is a very conscious and loving space for anyone who wants to create more peace, fulfillment, wealth, and abundance in your life, because all of those things in harmony are what are the foundational principles of a really extraordinary life. Being able to not only earn a lot of money, but have a lot of freedom and have the internal peace and fulfillment to really be able to enjoy that and contribute and give back to the world in a really meaningful and powerful way that is unique to you. So that's kind of what we are about. And at the heart of it all, I'm an advanced personal, professional, and spiritual mentor. There is a foundation of that in my work. But with our mission, it is to bring the pinnacle of neuroscience into the heart of wealth creation, right? Bringing neuroscience into wealth creation, because my background happens to be in neuroscience, and I did neurosurgery for 10 years.
I was going to ask you to share that. I was like,
I was getting there. And that 10-year career in neurosurgery was something that I consciously chose, and I'll share a little bit about that. But the work that I do now in the world chose me, and that's the best way that I can describe that. Because a lot of people ask, well, why would you leave such a prestigious career and all of these things? And it was really because I was called and asked to step up and rise and do other things in the world and have a larger and more meaningful impact than I ever could have behind those four walls of a hospital. But I'm extremely passionate about the mind and the power that you have as an individual to create anything you choose to have in this life, including peace, fulfillment, wealth, and abundance. And so that fascination for me started as a little girl. I had childhood seizures. I had a stint of childhood seizures as a little girl. And so that and having to go in and have those tests done where they were putting all of the little probes and toothpaste in my hair as a little girl. So that kind of sparked my fascination with the mind, with the brain as a little girl. So then it kind of became no surprise that when I went into medicine with the intention of wanting to help people. And when it came to choosing a place in medicine, subspecializing was really important to me, because it's always important to me if I'm going to do something, to be the best at what I do. And so subspecialty was very important to me. And so when it came to the world of personal, professional, and development, that subspecialty was very important to me. And I do mind, money, and success mastery because initially on this journey for me, what I was seeking, what I was consciously seeking, what I was aware of that I was seeking was more money, actually. Was more money and probably more freedom, but ultimately more money and more success was what I was consciously aware of that I was seeking. What I ended up receiving on this journey.
That's what I was going to ask. I was like, it's never the thing. It's always something else.
What I ended up receiving was so much more than that. And so that's why I'm so passionate about that work, because people do desire greater wealth and success and abundance. And I love to share this, that's normal. That's normal, that desire within you for more is normal. It's actually etched in your DNA. And so it's very normal for you to want that. And but it can be done in a really beautiful way. There's such a culture of there's such a success culture that is based in this hustle, go, push, do. And there are alternative ways to create success and wealth and abundance in ways that are very aligned, that are in flow, and that are very, very fulfilling.
But that's not taught anywhere. It's not taught in the schools. It's so what you're doing is so needed in the world. And you spoke about a calling. You were called to do what you're doing now, which brings me to the prayer. Mm-hmm. It is a non-denominational prayer. And what that means to me is that everybody around the world prays to the God of their understanding. And we all get together and we uplift the planet. So can you share with the lovely audience what happened when I met you in New York and we went to the United Nations? Because it was like kismet, it was like destined to happen.
Well, I mean, it was such a beautiful experience. I mean, I had no idea what to expect. We were meeting up just to see each other because we had known each other for, probably a couple of years and had never had the opportunity to meet in person. And you were going to be here in New York, and you graciously invited me to join you at the UN. And I had no idea. I just had no expectations. I had no idea. I'm like, I'm going to go spend a beautiful day with my friend. And so I just had no idea. I mean, I had little tidbits of what you were working on in the world. I didn't have a full understanding of it. I didn't have any idea that you had this beautiful event coming up. And when you shared that you were searching for someone to lead, to fill those shoes, which are such tremendous shoes to fill, to me, leading any sort of prayer, I think are tremendous shoes to fill, and especially to lead a non-denominational prayer for global peace. It is to me such big shoes to fill and such an extraordinary honor. And I just remember asking you, I was just like, well, if you want someone who can lead that from a place of just true divine unconditional love, then I can do that. And that part of my journey, if you'd like me to share just a little
Yes,
bit
please do. It's really
about
important.
where that comes from for me. My spiritual journey really didn't start until many years after losing the loss of my significant other, losing a fiance. He and I were extremely connected on all different levels, and I'm still very connected with him in a beautiful and meaningful way. And it was about a year after he passed away. I got these little tattoos here on my wrist. You can't fully see. And they're in memory of him. And what they say in Arabic is only love. And at the time, those two words had a very different meaning to me. At the time, what those two words meant to me was, at that time, he was my one and only true love. There's a really beautiful song by a gentleman named Ben Howard called Only Love. And so there was just this thing that we shared. And what ended up happening over a course of years from then to now, which has been over a decade, these two simple words that I have on my list, on my wrists, have not only become the foundation for who I am and how I live my life, but they're at the center, at the heart, at the foundation of everything that I now do in this world. So everything that my company is built upon, the values of the company and what I do and how we serve, it's just all built in that foundation of just pure divine unconditional love for.
It's so perfect. It's so perfect. So my mantra, and I've been saying it, and I keep saying truth leads inevitably to peace. When you know who you are, your true self, you will inevitably find peace within yourself, and you're going to be in a space to share that with the world. That's how we get to peace. But how do we get to truth? And the answer to that is love. So it's perfect. So, my beautiful Jessa, thank you so much for joining me and for coming out to Jackson. We are going to have a fantastic time. You guys, the stuff that is coming together in Jackson is so magical. Like, I couldn't have created it even if I wanted to. It's just flowing back and forth and back and forth. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for agreeing to do our non-denominational prayer. And I look forward to seeing you in Jackson.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to be there. We're going to have the most extraordinary, beautiful, and wonderful time. And it's truly such an honor. Thank you for having me on today. Thank you for choosing me to lead this gorgeous non-denominational prayer for peace for the world. I couldn't be more honored.
All right. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. All right. And now for our final update of the day. Oh, good. The information to do all that we are doing has just popped up. So, beautiful people, to register for the event, those are all the links that are there. You can also visit butterflymarch.com. And then there are two links right at the top. One is for the live event and one is for the virtual. So please go ahead and do that. And before I bring our beloved Emmanuel, who is on every update, I would like to run a commercial for the event. So Kainat, if you could run the beautiful commercial, that would be fantastic. It's coming, people. We're
Trust
learning.
the power of unity and join us at the Grand Butterfly Gathering on June 29th, 2024. Beyond the beauty of butterflies and nature, this event reminds us of our connectivity and our obligation to each other and the earth. By signing up on our website today, you become part of a collective consciousness, fostering a sense of community that transcends differences and sets a new record for the largest number of people ever gathered dressed as butterflies.
And of course, while we were doing that, Emmanuel has endured technical difficulties and he's off. So with that, I feel I should share recent updates, recent accomplishments that are fantastic. We have applied for more grants. We're getting the trip together to go to Nepal on March 1st. I'm getting the final details of the cost, and then I will make that available to everybody to sign up. It's going to be limited to 8 to 10 people because the group needs to stay intimate. That's how we build community and how we actually get to a point where we share our vulnerability. And after we go on these trips, it's like we have lifetime friends. We are so connected. So that is happening. On September 2nd, I will be going to Kenya with the group. Hey, Emmanuel's back on. Okay, cool. We can have our weekly update with Emmanuel, and then we'll close off. I'm so happy. Okay, so let me bring Emmanuel up. He is so amazing, people. I love him. So here we go. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. I'm getting better at this, but not so good. Hello, love.
Hello.
Okay, and so I'm going to give you the stage because each week you get a stage. Share with the world what's going on with Emmanuel, with Kenya, with the Trueness Project. What are you up to? Because it's really exciting. You've had such an amazing week. You should share it.
Yeah. Okay. I take this opportunity to greet everyone all over the world and welcome to this session today. I'm Emmanuel Sananga, the Trueness Project Ambassador in Kenya, and I'm pleased and honored to speak to you all over the world. And I can say that in Kenya we are really doing great. Yesterday we had a good meeting as a Kenyan team to make sure that we have a very successful Grand Butterfly match, and I believe that it will be one of the best things we have ever had. So this week we had a very successful meeting and we deliberated on how we are going to have that match, and again and also how we are going to impact society that day and celebrate with everyone. Make sure that we all send a message to the world about the Grand Butterfly match. Again, today I was honored to be awarded as a photo educator by the Independent Electoral Commission, Boundaries Commission in Kenya, because I was one of the general election observers during the 2022 general election in Kenya, and it was a very good experience. And today I was awarded a certificate for the same, and it was a great honor. And again, being a part of the Trueness Project as an ambassador, I know it is something that sends a very big message to the world and the nation of Kenya that the Trueness Project is really focused to empower young people who are able also to impact societies the way we are giving back to the country as an election observer and as well photo educator. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Teresa, for this opportunity.
Yes,
I'm
I
always
just
honored
want
to
to
be
share,
among.
yes. I just want to share with the world that Emmanuel is so young and so talented, and he is doing such amazing things because he's using all the tools of leadership. He's visioning, and once this man envisions something, he goes after it. It is like joyous to watch him work. He's just explosively expanding. I'm so blessed to have him as an ambassador for the Trueness Project. And so, Emmanuel, thank you for joining us. This has been a lovely update.
Welcome.
And we will see you next week at next week's update.
Thank you.
So everyone, we usually like to keep the updates to half an hour because everybody is so busy, and I'm committed to doing them every single Friday. So next week a new adventure unfolds because next week the banners will be up in Jackson. And what I mean by that, beautiful multicultural banners of people dressed as butterflies are going to be up everywhere in Jackson Hole. So if I make it down there to take pictures, I will share those. And then tomorrow there's a parade in Jackson Hole. It's the Best of the West parade. I think it's called something else, but it's fabulous. So I'm going to put butterflies in my cowboy hat, dress up like a butterfly, and go promote the Butterfly Project. So I thank you all for joining us for this update. I ask you all to reach inside your hearts and find your inner trueness. And on June 29th, dress up like a butterfly and say a prayer for peace, because together we can uplift the vibration of the planet. Thank you all for being here. And that's it for the update. Goodbye.